life of a computer programmer, usually we code, and we code a lot. Like, a lot. But that's not it. Besides that, we do a whole lot of things. I personally like to fly planes, make animation videos, fly in zero gravity. I still have to learn that a lot. And this too. But the question is, what is the real work? What is the main thing in the lifestyle of a programmer?
Now, everyone has their own opinion to what does a software engineer, a computer scientist, or someone who has to code most of his time in order to develop something in the computer actually does. For a lot of people, someone who is a computer scientist or a software programmer, their main job is to code and develop something by coding it. And they aren't exactly right or wrong. It is a big part of a computer scientist's or a software programmer's work to code, but it is not everything, as a lot of people say. The way I like to look at it as is that we are thinkers, problem solvers, in a situation. Most of the time, we have clients. A client comes to us, tells us, this is what we need, or this is something they want to work upon, and it is our job to make sure how exactly to reach that goal. Let's just say a client comes today and says that we are a charity foundation. We want to make an app using which people can see where our location is nearby, so they can get the essentials like food, fruit, vegetables, and I don't know, carpets and all that, shoes, whatever. And we have to make an app for that. They might have some idea on how they want it to look and function, and sometimes they might not have any idea. In that scenario, we have to give them ideas of how we can approach it. And our first job is not to code, but to think how to make this app, how it should look, how it should work, how it should function, and what all other features we can add into that app. That is the very first job of a computer programmer. Not coding, but thinking. Coding is a big part of it, but it is more like a language, a translator to the computer to tell what I want it to do. It is kind of like a language which we use to make that app, or rather tell the computer how to make that app, if that makes any sense. First, we think about it, we counsel among ourselves what exactly we are going for. Then we develop on how exactly the processes work. Sometimes, and a lot of times, and it's a really good habit, I personally think, is that we do a demo among us, the team, on how we want it to function. And then we go ahead to the coding part once we have everything in our mind planned. And that is when we think how we're going to code it, how we're going to make it efficient, how we're going to make it quick. That's a big part into a computer science life and software engineer's life. Now, a lot of people, including myself, got into computer science because it is one of those jobs where you are getting hired quick and you get paid well. Because recently, computer science is somewhat of a new thing if you compare it to mechanical or civil engineering. It is comparatively new, and not a lot of people are on board right now, and it's massive. So of course, they need a lot of people to be here hands-on and have an idea of how to make things work. And like I said, I am one of those people who got into this field because of it. I like computer, I like to sit on computer for a longer time. That's always one of the things you need to keep in mind. But it was not something to do with programming per se that I got myself into computer. I was not super into programming, but it paid well and I could sit in computer for a longer time. But I need people to understand this before getting themselves into the job or into the studies for becoming a computer science, that it is one of those jobs where what you think might not be what you will be doing once you come here into the field, into the real world job. Rather, it is more of brainwashing and thinking on how exactly to make something work or make something available. I don't know what the exact word is, rather than being there, out there, and coding all the time, just sitting in a computer and coding. Now, again, it's a weird thing. I know we code a lot, but that is very small or very easy of a task than brainwashing and thinking on how exactly to code or what exactly to code. Now that you know what the overview of a computer science or a software engineer's life look like, I want you to go with me to the journey of figuring out what we exactly do on a normal day. How does our day start? What do we do majority of the time? And how does our day end? And does it match your expectation of what you would expect from a software engineer or a computer science guy? Hey guys, just as a quick disclaimer, I know it's been a few months since I have been uploading new videos, but as you guys can see, I am moving to somewhere new, and that is why I had to go ahead and make this YouTube videos on a pause and my channel on a pause, which I don't like, but my work requires it as of right now, so I had to do it. And I promise you guys that very soon, I know I have been saying this for a long time, but very soon I'm gonna go ahead, start making regular videos and update you guys on what exactly is going on. And I promise to keep you all updated with what's going on in my life. I used to have a discussion tab, which YouTube for some reason took out for people who have less than 1,000 subscribers. But I wanted to keep you guys updated and didn't want to do a cheap video by just explaining what I'm doing. So here's that update for you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have an amazing day ahead.